I really do continue to wake up and live in the best timeline. If you ever told me, look, I knew the entire worldwide was going to be Broly themed, but back to back Z Broly from movie 8 and movie 10 is fire. Now, I already have been leaked, or not leaked, I have already seen the art for Z Broly, and of course, I'm glazing it. It looks really good. Not as good as part 1 Broly, in my opinion, but I have not seen the kit. I have not read the kit. I have not seen anything about the kit for Gohan or for Broly. I just saw the art, since they're both, you know, the new headliners for part 2. And I wanted to give you my authentic reaction and just thought process reading the kit. Now, going into this, I am hoping, praying that this Broly, because part 1, the Broly is a defensive character, right? But also a character who can put up some big boy numbers. And because Tech Broly is, you know, the EZA Broly is already a character who is doing an obscene amount of damage, I just want this new Broly to support, right? Like, because look, this LR Broly here is a character who can support, which is cool for that one turn. But I want like a character, like a Broly who is gonna support the entire team, right? Make the team more cohesive. I don't know if asking for an orb changer would be a lot. I'm gonna assume he has, like, I want him to be good defensively, I want him to be good offensively, but I want him to just support and make the team better, because if this is a Broly that can do that, and then him on rotation with this Broly, or him on rotation with, let's say, you know, the Tech LR Broly, I think that'll be really fire. I also don't know the typings. Again, I just saw the art, closed off the app, it was on Instagram, I realized that, of course, it was the reveal, so I loaded up the reveal, and here we are. So I've managed to avoid the typings and what these characters actually do. I don't know what the leader skill or anything like that looks like. Let's hop into it. My voice just cracked. Let's hop into it, and let's just, oh, we can also watch the animations too. Okay, because I have not seen those as well. Let's put the volume just a little bit here. Okay, so these are the new arts, of course. Broly's art looks really good. The lava there looks really nice. Gohan being the card art is very funny. In my last video, I mentioned that the part 2 character could be this Gohan. I mean, I was assuming it was going to be a proper family Kamehameha character, where the name was literally just Gohan, Goku, and Goten. But this character, I did see the art of, like, the alternative art, not the alternative art, but one of the arts of them doing that Kamehameha. So I'm assuming they have that built into their kit, either by, like, you know, active skill or standby or revive or whatever the case may be. Anyways, let's go through it. Let's watch the animations for Broly first. This is Broly first, okay? So then Gohan is there. Okay. All right, perfect. Let's watch Broly first, because that's what I really care about, to be honest. Hopefully it's not too loud.
His active skill. Here are his animations.
All right, here we go. Ooh, so this is the intro. Okay. Oh my god, okay. That looks fire! Okay, so this is when he gets frozen in the ice. Oh, this is so cool. Okay. Is this his 12 key? Alright. Oh, this is gonna be the thing where he launches multiple attacks, right? The blast thing, whatever it's called. Yeah, that looks cool. I love it. Okay, all right. Is this gonna be his 18? That looks kind of awkward. No? Let me see something real quick. That looks a little awkward. It's funny. It looks a little funny. Die is a quote. I love it. Okay. Okay. Oh, these animations are so much better. That looks good. Okay, yeah, these animations are so much better than the Broly in part 1. I can't lie about that. Nice. I respect it. Oh, Matsu, I respect it. Categories. Uncontrollable power, revenge. There's no way he doesn't lead that, right? Revenge, planetary destruction, movie bosses, transformation boost, pure sands. It should be the same as the Eller Broly, right? Part 1 Broly doesn't have revenge, which I feel like he should. I get why. I get it, but I also feel like every Z Broly should just have it because, you know, the way he reacted to Goku. But at the same time, I mean, I think everything should be somewhat the same, right? What other category would he have that the first Broly wouldn't? I don't know. All right. So the categories look normal. This is the leader skill, okay? Uncontrollable power, revenge, or planetary destruction. 3 key 170, extra 30 to movie bosses, transformation booster, pure sands. That last 30% is godly, dude. That's really, really good. Uncontrollable power, revenge, or planetary destruction. This sounds like you're getting Cellmax, you're getting Turles, you're getting all the Brolys on this. So I don't see. I mean, you know what I want to do really quick? Just since we're, because again, this is like a kind of like a live reaction. I kind of want to see what this looks like. So we can go all the way down to U for uncontrollable power. And then the next one is, of course, revenge. Let's go up to revenge. A little bit lower, right? And then the last one was what? Planetary destruction. Okay. Planetary destruction. And then movie bosses. As well as we have pure Saiyans. A little bit further down here. A little bit higher up. Where is P? Pure Saiyans. Right there. And then movie bosses, pure Saiyans, and what? Transformation boost. Okay. Transformation boost. Let's see what this looks like. Broly. Wow, you have the Boo characters on here. That's interesting. You can you build a healing team with Broly on it? The one really fun thing about the Boo units is just like their ability to heal. I wonder if you can form some sort of tech where, like, I mean, I don't, because the links are not gonna be that great, right? But you have Janemba on here, which makes sense. Cooler, basically all the movie bosses, like the important movie bosses, right? You don't have, I guess, Bojack here, but this looks pretty good. I mean, you have, yeah. Imagine you get a super easy. Yeah, that'd be so crazy for STR Broly. But I mean, because this character is just Legendary Super. Oh, and he's int. So he just straight up, literally, just replaces the int easier Broly. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, all right. Really good leader skill from what I'm seeing. Why are these passives so long? Why are these descriptions so long? Super attack massively raises attack and defense for 1 turn, with a high chance of further raising defense for 1 turn, and causes colossal damage with a high chance of stunning the enemy. So is this straight up 130% defensive raise on 12 key? Ultra super attack. Massively raise attack and defense for 1 turn with a high chance of further massively raising attack for 1 turn. And causes mega colossal damage with a great chance of stunning. So his 18, you have a high chance of raising your attack by 200%? Dude, wait, what if you get an 18 key and there's no way this guy, I mean, he's Broly. He has to have additionals built in his kit. So what? Are his stats low? What is this? What is this? Okay, so he has a domain. I'm reading that. All right, hold on, dude. I am confused. There's more animations here. Okay, there's more stuff that they're showcasing. Dude, they talk about his kit for an hour. Oh my god. Okay, all right. I'm just going to read the entire thing and just give my honest thoughts. This is too long, dude. But it's Broly, so for Broly, nothing is ever too long. You know what I mean? Actor activates the entrance animation upon the character's entry, once only. And extreme class allies defense plus 40% for 4 turns. That's fire. From the character's entry turn. Okay. Attack and defense plus 260% and 60% damage reduction. Huh. So what does my goat have? He has 90% for the first turn. And that's pretty much it. And then when he transforms, it's like, what, 76 for the first few turns? Yeah, 76 for the first 3 turns, but then it drops down to just 50. So you have lower damage reduction at the start, but a higher overall. 60% is pretty good already. Okay. Plus an additional attack was 100% when attacking. Wow, dude. So you're at 260% to stats. 100% attack when attacking. Which is a massive raise, by the way. I don't know if that's multiplicative, but I would assume it is. Because it's not when performing a super attack. So I wonder if they just slapped that on or what. But then you mix that with the super attack effects. What? Am I overestimating the amount of damage I think he's going to do? Plus an additional 2 key. And recovers 2% HP per type key sphere obtained. I think I gave this ability to one of the Brolys that I did like a custom EZA for. Not a custom EZA, but like, I made a video about what I wanted to see for his EZA, and I gave him some heal, which is really cool that they did this. 2 key and 2% HP per type keys for obtained. So, and it's type. It's not like specifically when he collects orbs, he's just healing. Period. Right? Interesting. Okay. While the domain molten lava of Natate village. Okay, so I'm just going to assume that the rest of this kit is for the domain. Randomly changes key. He's an orb changer. Key spheres of a certain type, int and str excluded, to str key spheres at the start of character's attacking turn and guards all attacks. Okay, so while the domain is active, he's orb changing into STR orbs. I don't know why he's doing that. He's not STR. And he's guarding for those 3 turns. Okay, so if you can pop this active skill soon, or pop the domain soon, then you'll be able to also have guard on top of everything else that he's doing. Okay. Attacks effective against all types for the rest of battle when the character performs an attack, while the domain... okay, so yeah, this domain is up for 3 turns, so you're going to perform an attack. So for the rest of battle, he just... Basically, the permanent effect of this domain, in terms of, yeah, the permanent effect that lasts after or post-domain, is just him gaining effective against all types, which is cool. Nothing too crazy. The fact that he is guarding in the middle of that, though, is pretty cool. Okay. Starting from the 5th turn from the character's entry turn, revive? What? This is a revival character? With a domain. Okay. Revives with 60% HP recovered when the character or an ally attacking in the same turn is KO'd. So this guy is just like a defensive, I'm not going to say demon, right? If he guarded, yeah, no, the guard for the rest of the fight wouldn't have made sense. That would have been way too good, right? So he has, starting from the 5th turn, he has a free revive. Plus an additional defense plus 60% when receiving an attack after the character or an ally's revival skill is activated. I don't know on this team specifically whose revival you're really getting. But I mean, it's great for future stuff, right? I mean, am I missing something here? No, right? Yeah, I don't. I mean, because you're running this Broly with AGL Broly or the new Broly, and then you're gonna run another one of these Brolys, I'm assuming, with AGL Broly or the new Broly, whatever your rotations are, and then you're clearly just going to run something like STR Turles floating off, Cell Max floating off. So I don't know who's reviving, but it's cool because if you have multiple of these Brolys on the team, even when one of them performs, let's say one of them gets a revive, the next Broly on the other rotation will definitely still benefit from this, which of course is really good that they designed it that way. Which, now that I'm talking, it's making more sense, right? Changes physical key spheres to int. That makes more sense. And uncontrollable category power category allies, 60% to stats at the start of character's attacking turn, from the turn in which the character's revival skill is activated. So basically, if you're running both Brolys, you're only going to be able to get the support on one of them, not both, right? I wish his support was a little bit easier to get, because you have to revive in order to see the support. But supporting uncontrollable power with a character like this is really, really, really good in and of itself. And then, of course, you have STR Turles, who is it's Terrifying Conquers and what? And Planetary Destruction. So it's like, is it 3 key 150? Or am I tripping? It's 3 key 150 for a ZZA, right? Where's my yeah, 3 key, wow, not 150, my bad, 3 key 50. So this Broly, I don't know how to, this is a very interesting design for Broly. Undying Devil is a tough name, by the way. Because I really want to see what his stats look like. I mean, 260% and 60% damage reduction looks like really, really strong. And then you add guard on top of that. And then the permanent 60%, which I'm going to assume this buff is multiplicative. And then on top of the fact that he's massively raising defense, like again, like yeah, there's no additionals here either. Is also another thing too, which makes sense because if he had like additionals, this is a character. Another thing too, he doesn't really have a crit in his passive, right? Yeah, he doesn't have crit in his passive. He doesn't dodge in his passive, and he doesn't have additionals in his passive. What do I give him? I mean, I really want to go full additionals for this dude. I'm not saying it's optimal, but dude, if he can perform multiple super attacks, I mean, I guess he's in, so he does have the free 5 dodge within the hidden potential, which of course is good. Better than 3 dodge, right? So, dude, I want to see him do as many attacks as possible. Like, if he performs 2 super attacks in a turn, he has the chance of raising his defense by 230%. On top of the 260, on top of the 40% for the first 4 turns, and the support, which does apply to himself, plus the permanent multiplicative 60%, plus the guard and damage. He's not taking damage, plus the heal. You have this Broly on both rotations, and you collect a good amount of key spheres, no matter what they are, and you're healing quite a bit, right? 5, 6, 7 key spheres is anywhere between 10 to 14% HP healing per rotation. This is very interesting. He seems very good, but it's so, because I don't really know his stats, it's so hard to really judge him, but he seems very viable defensively, right? And having the revive, starting from the 5th turn does suck, but having it in period is very, very good for the team, right? I guess the team did have it already for someone like the LR Cooler, but LR Cooler, you're not running, right? So, but I guess there was a revive on this team anyways. Excuse me, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is a character that's like, there's so much going on here, but there's so little information to go off of that it's like, it's interesting to see. It's gonna be very interesting to see how this BROLY performs. I'm very, very, very curious. He seems very strong, but the only like real attack he's getting is that start of turn and then the 100% here, which makes sense because of his super attack effects. And I don't know how much of not having crit, additionals, or dodge is really, I don't know. I have to see how he performs. He definitely seems more defensive oriented, or more like a defensive support type of character, right? Interesting. Okay. All right. There's more to him though, right? Active skill, Earth Crushing Arm. Massively raises attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage to enemy. Creates the domain Molten Lava of Natade Village for 3 turns. Okay. Can be activated when there is a Goku's family cat. That's not good. Or when all allies attacking in the same turn are... Okay, so this is turn 1. A turn 1 domain character that lasts for 3 turns. So, from turn 1... for the next 3 turns, you're going to be able to guard, have damage reduction, 260, and that defensive support. Huh. He's not really building up anything in the meantime, but that's still, he's going to be, I would say, invincible for the first few turns, right? He's also orb changing, so he's going to be healing a lot as well. And gaining a lot of ki. Okay, what is this animation here? Active skill animation, okay. I love that. Ooh, it looks nice. The slow motion is so clean. Is his revive going to be coming out of the lava? No way they implemented that animation in the game, right? I mean, we already have it for the card art of ST or LR Broly, I get it, but is that gonna be his revive? That's so clean, dude. So the domain is up. Okay, so I'm assuming this is going to be his revive animation. Oh my god, they actually did it. They did it. Oh my god, that looks so good. The art there looks a little wonky, but that's literally what it looked like, right? This looks like it came straight out of the movie, to be honest with you. Wow, look at his revive. I'll clap with you in a second. Okay. So this is active skill. Wait, no, we already looked at this, right? Yeah, okay. What more is there? Okay, they just talk about his passive for the rest of this, right? Okay, alright, and now this is Gohan. Okay. So is this Gohan's entrance animation? Let's watch it. I'm actually, again, like for Broly, I was not expecting a build like this at all, to be honest with you. I was not expecting a domain revive support character. That's like the last thing you think about in the healing. A Broly who heals, supports, has a domain and a revive? That's why I don't even know how to feel, because it's like, obviously this kit looks really good, but I feel like it's also kind of deceiving. Like I don't know. I have to really see this character perform. Dude, the super attack effects is what gets me, dude. Like I don't they just seem so strong. I don't know. I don't know. Let's just continue watching this though. Bro looks really good. Obviously, I'm rainbowing. There's no question about that. Dropping another bag on the game. It is what it is. Let's see Gohan's animations. Wait, let's do a little bit right here. Entrance animation? Oh, no. Okay. This is 12 key. Masenko. Nice. See, like, Gohan's art looks like it came, like, literally straight out of the movie. Literally. Oh, that looks so clean. The way the aura flows is so nice, man. Oh, nice. We could also put this in 2 times speed, actually, to see what this would look like in game, right? Let me actually do that for Broly after we're done watching this. Let me see. So this is the 18 key, I'm assuming. That turn is nice. Okay, Gohan. Nice. Okay, this is fire. This is really cool. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to go back and put this up in 2 times speed. Broly, let's do this. Oh, that's the 18 key, right? Okay, so let's go back just a little bit. A little bit. Alright, let's go to 2 times speed and get an idea of what this looks like in game, right? Dude, that was very fluid. Wait a minute. Hold on. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that's really good. Okay, and then for Gohan, let's see what Gohan's looks like in 2 times speed.
Explain it in detail later. So please first take a look at his super attack and ultra super attack animations.
Okay, looks good. Yeah, that turn he does is so fluid. Nice. Okay. We'll leave it 2 times speed since we're not going to be listening to what they have to say. His categories, I mean, everything looks normal. Saviors and power of wishes. Oh, because of the Dragon Balls. Okay. I guess it makes sense. Yeah, in this movie, I know Goten had the bag of Dragon Balls. I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? Yeah. Kamehameha. Wow. That's right, because Gohan is the carnival character. Kamehameha 200% exists now, bro. What in the world? Where is my K at? 200% for this team. Wow, dude. You got UI, both UIs in here. The new trio as well. If they can work well with the trio with how broken their support is. Huh. Let me delete you. Wow, okay. Alright. Their passive skill is also pretty long, not compared to Broly's though. 5 key 200 strong, plus an additional 2 key. Attack plus 40 up to 200, and defense plus 30 up to 150 with each attack performed. So 5 attacks? Okay, I'm assuming he has additionals in his kit. Plus an additional attack plus 77% within the same turn with each super attack performed. Wait, what? Plus additional attack plus 77% within the same turn with each super attack performed. So let's say he launches 3 super attacks. He's getting a multiplicative 77. This is like in between a great and massive raise. Wait, hold on. What? He gets 77% attack multiplied onto his stats with every super. So he doesn't raise attack on super, is what I'm assuming. Because why would he? Why would he? Dude, why are they hitting so hard? So he has 400% to attack, and if he launches 3 attacks, he's from his passive. He's getting 77% to stats every single time he supers. Within the turn, of course, I get it, but still. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super when key is 18 or more, free. When key is 24, plus an additional attack plus 58%. And launches additional super. And if HP is 77% or more, attacks effective against all types. So when your key is 24, you are performing 2 guaranteed supers, which have a chance of launching another one, 70% chance, and then all of those each, have their own chance of proccing a hidden potential. So you can perform 4 super attacks in a turn. Now, granted, obviously the 18 key is going to hit harder than the 12 key, but the number is still going to be insane. That, like, extra 58% to attack? 58? 77 that repeats? Up to 400%? He's going to be hitting extremely hard. When there's another Kamehameha or Earth-bred fighters category ally attacking in the same turn, plus additional 2 key and guards all attacks. Okay, wow, okay. So, I don't know how you're going to get away with not having those units on the team. So, this guy has a free, just 7 key. Well, I guess 9 key. Because the 2 key here doesn't stack. It's just 2 key. So the first time he performs an attack, he just gets 2 key, but it doesn't grow any more than that. So he's basically at 9 key for free. Two key. Wait, what are his links? They don't show the links, right? And guards all attacks. Okay. And if HP is 77% or less when receiving an attack, high chance of evading enemy's attack. Does that proc for the rest of the fight? Is that how that works? So 50% chance of dodge as well if you get hit while you're under 77% HP. So if you're below that and get hit, you have a high chance of dodge. If you're above that, when attacking, you are effective against all types. Okay. This Gohan looks like he's going to be hitting extremely hard. He looks a little nutty, I'm not going to lie. What's next in terms of this? Okay, some more animations. Let's see. What animation is this? Dragon Balls. There you go. Hold on. Why did it okay. What is this animation for? Standby skill. Wow, they really gave him that animation. I love the spiraling aura when he transforms, dude. Like that, when Gohan first fought Broly in movie, not first, but when he fought Broly in movie 10, he was standing on that rock before Broly transformed from Super Saiyan into the legendary Super Saiyan. And then Gohan just stared at him and transformed with the aura that spirals. Is so fire, man. Oh, that's so clean. So that's his standby. The art is the same for the standby? Okay. Stands by for 5 turns, during which 7 Dragon Balls appear. Is this the new key mechanic that was kind of data mined a bit ago? Charge count increases by 1 per keystone obtained by allies, and by an additional 4 per Dragon Ball obtained by allies. I think interesting. Okay, can be activated when HP is 77% or less, or starting from the 3rd turn from the start of character's entry turn. So from turn 3, you can pop this. Okay. Let's see.
Activation condition is to have 77% or less HP, or to be at least in the 3rd turn from his entry turn, which makes it not difficult to activate.
Not at all.
Now we will explain his standby skill in detail. It allows him to stand by for 5 turns, during which 7 Dragon Balls will appear. Charge count will increase by 1.
What does it look like though?
Element.
Do they show it at all? Oh, they do. Okay. Wait. Okay. Nice. We have Rising Russian Dokkan. All right, let's see. Oh, his thumbnail art looks amazing, by the way. They're showing these characters. They have to be getting EZAs, right? Because these are the movie 10. That little red thing you see right there for Gohan is the bag of Dragon Balls we just saw, by the way. These two, of course, movie 10 units. So, okay. I mean, they have to be getting EZAs, right? So you can just collect these, and he mentioned this for 5 turns. So I would imagine that it won't be hard to collect this, right? Because, I mean, oh, notice how they appear on every orb type. I mean, I would assume it's random, but you have two STR ones. You have a rainbow, an int, an AGL, and a physical. It's interesting because there's only 2 physical orbs here, and there's only 1 int orb. So the chances of any of the Dragon Balls spawning on those are pretty low. So, I mean, I would assume, of course, it's a random thing, but I would also not be surprised if by code, like, they were designed to appear on as many different colored orbs as possible, right? Just to make it a little bit hard to get. Because, again, there's, what, 24 orbs on the field? For them to only be 1 int orb, and that int orb got it, and for them to only be 2 physical orbs, and 1 of the physical orbs got it, that's pretty low chances, in my opinion, right? But maybe I'm just not calculating it correctly. What more is there? Oh, another animation. Okay, so are these going to be the standby finishers? Okay. Okay, so it's just Gohan attacking for the first one, and then Goku comes in and Goten. Oh, it's fire! I love that. Nice. Oh, so there's 3? Where's Goku? Nice. Goku comes in. This looks really good. Oh my god, wait a minute. Dude, did you... Hold on. Hold on. Dude, that smoke is so fire. This is so clean. Oh my god, the way he powered up into Super Saiyan, man. That gave me chills. Oh my god, this is so good. This is so good. Dude, this looks incredible. Like actually incredible. Oh my god, dude, what the... The Dragon Ball scattering is so clean, what? Oh my god, look at the KO animation. Bro, they cooked with this animation. Dude, I can't stop watching that. Hold on. The way Goten runs in here is so clean. I'm going to put it in... I know this is going to be 2 times speed, obviously, but I want to see it in normal real quick. Dude, that's so clean, the way they did that. Okay, so you see how Goten is right there automatically? I think Goten being... This is just like a little small thing. I think Goten being there automatically kind of ruins the animation a little bit because the way he runs up and transforms is really, really clean. Like, I love that small touch. But if he ran up in there, this would be like #1 animation of all time, right? I mean, it's not really that serious. It's just a personal preference, small little thing. Oh my god, the way Gohan looks. Dude, that transfer... This is straight out of movie 10, man. Oh my god. Dude, he looks incredible. This looks in... Wow. Oh my god, look at this. Dude, and the way he flies through the space... Oh, look at the way the stars are... Dude. Do you know how fast this has to be traveling for these stars to be moving that fast throughout space? Oh my god, dude. Look at the Dragon Ball scattering. Oh my god. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, they cooked. What is this? So this is the finish effect for one. This art looks incredible, by the way. Finish effect is raises attack by 15% temporarily per charge count and causes ultimate damage to enemy. can be activated when charge count is 34 or less. Okay, so I'm assuming this is the first one. Okay. Wait, this is Kamehameha. This is Brotherhood Kamehameha. This seems like it's the same. Oh, no, it's super ultimate damage to enemy. When count is 35 or more with 6 or fewer Dragon Balls obtained. Again, you have 5 turns. There's no way, unless you are purposely not trying to see it. They made it so that there's just no way that you don't see Goku fly in, right? Okay. And I'm assuming, I'm just going to guess the 15 will jump to 20. Like, what else are they going to change? All right. Wow, okay. So 20 super ultimate and effective against all types is cool. Can be activated when charge count is 35 or more with 7 Dragon Balls obtained. Yeah, okay. Family. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Wow. Okay, so this is their passive when they're in the active skill phase. Or, sorry, standby skill phase. Unable to attack, except when finished skill is activated, of course. Attack plus 77% per superclass ally attacking in the same turn. And if all allies attacking in the same turn are superclass, reduce damage received by 77%. So you're guaranteed, I don't know why you're running this character with an extreme class character. So you're guaranteed to have 77% damage reduction. And of course, well, I don't know if it would work that way, but since it's not excluding himself, I think you get 3 different instances of 77%. So 77 plus 77 is what, 154? Plus an extra 77 is what, 254, 260, 261? No, that doesn't sound right. 224, 231 attack. Is that what that is? I think, yeah. So 231 attack, and then 77% damage reduction. Okay. Defense plus 50% when receiving an attack per key sphere. What? Defense plus 50% when receiving an attack per key sphere obtained. So if you collect 10 key spheres, the moment they receive an attack, they're getting 500% defense, which I believe is a multiplicative buff. And mind you guys, when people say multiplicative versus, you know, a buff being added, one thing is a character having 500% defense, right? Cause let's say a character has 500 defense, right? 500 defense. Multiplying that, I can pull up the calculator, right, and just show you what I mean. Calculator. So if a character has 500, let's say like 1,000 defense, if you multiply this by 50%, what you are doing is you are basically saying, okay, we're going to half this, which is 250, and then basically add it, right? So this should be 750k. Wait, okay, no. Okay, my bad. Yeah. So you're adding, okay. Half of this is 250k. But this is the buff that you are receiving on top of the 500. So you have 750k defense, which is different than just adding. You see what I'm saying? Like the multiplicative buff, maybe I explained that terribly, but the point I'm trying to make is since it's multiplicative, it's being multiplied into their stats. Instead of just, one thing is adding 10 and another thing is multiplying by 10, right? Multiplying by 10 obviously is a lot stronger than just adding 10. Maybe I explained this really wrong here, but I think you kind of understand the point that I'm making there. Regardless, that seems very strong because 500%. Of course, I'm making up that number basically because there's a turn where you're going to get like, let's say 2 key spheres. Even then, when you receive an attack, you don't have any defense until you only have 77% damage reduction, and then you get hit twice, or you get 2 key spheres. That is 100% damage reduction when you get hit. Sorry, 100% defense when you get hit. He's also guarding. Okay. So the guard and the 77% damage reduction is going to make him look really, really good. Of course, if he gets hit with a super attack, If he gets hit with a super attack in slot 1 as the first attack, I wonder if he could die. Because, again, guarding is cool, damage reduction is cool, but what makes damage reduction so potent is how much defense the character already has. If a character has 1,000,000%, let's say 1,000,000 defense, and they have 10% damage reduction on top of that, that of course is going to be very strong compared to a character who only has 100k defense but 50% damage reduction, right? So, no defense start of turn, but you are guarding, right? They're obviously going to be very tanky. But if the first attack they receive, because remember, it's per key sphere obtained, but you only get it when they are attacked, from how I'm understanding this. So if the first attack you receive is a super attack, I wonder if they can die, depending on, of course, the enemy itself. Because this is an STR character. Okay, so if you're facing an AGL enemy who super attacks you, interesting. But I mean, if that first attack is like a normal attack, then this character becomes like you can't be killed, right? If you just collect 6 or 5 key spheres, you get 250% defense, multiplicative defense, 77% damage reduction, and guarding. You're just not dying. Plus an additional attack plus 258%. Dude, that is insane. 258% attack when finish skill is activated, on top of the 20% that you are getting per charge count. So 35 charge counts or more. Super ultimate and effective against all types. So that's just the hardest hitting attack in the game. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't. They're trying to put down Go Frieza, bro. Is what I'm understanding. And then 50 Dragon Stones from what? Oh, okay. They just announced the little change they had to global Dokkan's international or the global Dokkan's first place top grossing update thing. Both characters look really, really, really good. Just off paper, I think Gohan is just better than Broly. But again, there's so much going on here, and so little numbers going on here. But also, it seems like he's also just very tanky. It's hard to gauge this. His super attack effects makes this. He looks so deceiving. Because you read this, you're like, okay, he gets attack here, attack there, and that's it. He supports here, but after turn 5. He supports here, but only for 4 turns. It's wrong to look at him and say he's underwhelming, but it's also hard to get a grasp of... Dude, if you get an additional super and proc both high chances, A, for an extra, attack, but also for the extra defense... Dude, if this 12 key was massive, an extra high chance of massively raising defense, holy... Raising your defense by 300%. Could you imagine getting your 18 key, raising your defense by 100%, then the additional 12 key of another 100% defensive raise on top of another? Like, that is wicked, dude. He seems very, like, if you proc those chances, and you're gonna be able to tell, right? Like, you're going to easily be able to tell when you, because again, this character isn't a character who is like stacking attack by any means of the imagination. Like, he's not raising attack every time he gets hit or whatever the case is. So his attack is going to be very consistent. And if anything, it's just going to get stronger over time, because once you pop the revive, you are now supporting. And that support is going to Broly himself. So all the numbers you see from this guy, they're going to be very dry cut. This is what the numbers are going to look like. Every single, like, his attack stat isn't going to really change that much at all. So it's like you're gonna be really able to easily see when you've procced the extra high chance here. I want to see how hard this guy hits, man. I'm not gonna lie. Let me know what you guys think. I'm very, very excited. Of course, I'm rainbowing yet another Broly. And I will regret nothing. Wow, man. Another Z Broly? 2 Z Brolys back to back. I also guess this means no Bio Broly, which is upsetting. I mean, I think... Could they give us a free-to-play LR Bio Broly in Part 3? That would be so fire. That would be so clean, actually. I don't know. I don't know. They have given us free characters in Part 1 and Part 2. Maybe it's coping to think that they would give us a Bio Broly free-to-play character in Part 3 who maybe is an LR. Right? But they have given us free-to-play Paragus and free-to-play Trunks, so I don't know. I really don't know. What I do know is that this is the best timeline. Wow, dude. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you enjoyed. Sorry for the super long video, but I will see you in the next one. Take care and peace.